There's one job interview question which is almost guaranteed to come up. So if we can anticipate it, well, now we have an opportunity to prepare for it. And that question is, why do you want to join this firm, or why do you want to join us? And so this video is all about the considerations that you might want to take into account as you prepare your answer for that question. Hello, my name is Stephen Wright. I'm a career coach here at Career Mentor, and we help high-performing financial services professionals make their next smart career move. I think if we tackle this question from the point of view of three major chunks and then have a couple of other considerations at the back end. The first chunk is your opportunity to talk about the attributes that you see in this firm. Perhaps you can start off by talking about the leadership team, the decisions they're making, the strategy that they're setting, the culture that they have created. You can then also move on to talk about where this firm is in its corporate life cycle journey, and that you want to be part of that journey. So you may be engaged with a firm that's in a startup, or it's in prime, or maybe it's a turnaround story. But wherever it is in its journey, you're making it clear that you recognize that and that you want to be part of that. You may also have the opportunity to talk about the financials and how well the firm is doing from that perspective. And finally here, you might also think to talk about the brand and the reputation of the firm. So how it's regarded by people who work there already, how it's regarded by its clients, and also how it's regarded by its competition and the market more generally. So those are perhaps some considerations that you could have for this first chunk. Second chunk is to think about what you're going to get out of the situation. So in answering the question, why do you want to join this firm? I'm going to get the following things. And this might relate to things such as, I'm going to get additional experiences. I'm going to be able to learn new skills or learn a new part of business. I'm going to improve my career because I'm going to increase my ability to add value to a business. So if we're talking about what you're going to get from it, it may also be good just to touch on what you can offer, what you're going to bring to the party as well. So here you have an opportunity to emphasize the key ways in which you feel that you will be able to add value to that business, things that you can contribute to them so that they see that they're going to get a great hire. So those are the three main chunks. I think there's a couple of other considerations. The first is to allude to or to explain how you have arrived at this opinion. Now, you may have gathered information from research that you've done on the internet. Perhaps you've spoken to people who used to work at that firm. And of course, you've learned things along the way as you've had a number of interviews with that firm. You've gathered more information. But it's important that these ideas that you're offering aren't just plucked from the ether, that they're actually founded on things that you've taken the trouble to go out and learn about their business. The final consideration is this. That question, why do you want to join that firm, rather assumes that you do want to join that firm. And if they ask that question at the beginning of the interview process, then it may not be quite true that you have made your mind up that you do in fact want to join that firm. So here it might be an opportunity for you to talk about all those considerations, so three major chunks, but also to highlight those areas where you're still not clear, where you still need to gather more information. Towards the end of the process, if they ask that question, well, hopefully we're getting towards the end of the process and they're looking to make you an offer. So this is an opportunity for you to actually, without any boundaries, tell them why you want to join the firm, because by that point, really all the questions that you had should well have been answered by now. I hope you find that useful. By preparing for this question, which, as I say, almost inevitably comes up in job interviews, and it will help you to prepare for a related question, which is why us and not one of our competitors. It's going to stand you in really good stead, and you'll be able to go into your next interview feeling really confident. I hope this helps, and I'll be putting the blog that I wrote about this in the comments below, and thanks very much.